Good Thursday morning, everyone. I guess we don't have a special name for Thursdays. Maybe you can suggest one. Uh, all I know is usually the landlady sends over somebody to blow the leaves around our front yard on Thursday. Leaf blower Thursday. Anyway, Constance and I are sort of in a state of vicarious shock. Um, our dearest old friends, uh, magical friends, thelemic friends, Haru Raha Lodge friends, 93 Lodge friends, the people that go way back with us, our dearest comrades in Thelema and the OTO and just our lives, just for the last well over 30 years, uh, 40 years. Uh, well, we met up, or I did. Constance didn't go to Noticon this year, but we met up, had breakfast together, and dinner together last night. And they live in Eugene, Oregon, and they really wanted me to stay over after Noticon for one day to join them at their home in Eugene. I couldn't do it. I actually had to get back home, and so I didn't. But I believe it was on uh, Tuesday. Um, three of the four of them um, were hit by a logging truck. Okay. If you've ever seen an Oregon, if you ever traveled on Oregon roads, you pass these huge trucks carrying huge chopped down trees, logs, going toward the mills. They have to be heavy duty trucks, terribly heavy duty trucks, uh, because it's just so absolutely heavy and they're long. And once they roll, they don't you can't stop them. There's many accidents. Well, anyway, they were hit by a logging truck. They're all alive. Uh, some have what, nine broken ribs and lots of broken glass and they're not in good condition, and two of them are still hospitalized, and we just found out about it yesterday, and we're understandably uh, concerned. But the prognosis this morning for both of them is much better, but they're going to be in the hospital for a while. Anyway, so that's why Constance and I are a little bit dingy this morning because we love all of our friends and all of our comrades in uh, our extended magical family. These are particularly intimate friends, and so if you just feel like shooting off in their general direction, you don't need to know their names. You don't need to know anything. Energy is energy. You just heard this story. Send as many healing thoughts and good juju their way, and we'll soon get them back on their feet. Anyway, okay. Now's to some shameless self-promotion. This is not really shameless self-promotion. I'm going to share something with you. Let's see if I can make sure I still got it. Yeah. Um, Now, this has been out, The Tarot Architect, How to Become Master Builder of Your Spiritual Temple, has been officially out in the United States since May 5th. And so people are starting to do the exercises, and it is it's an actual program that you can do yourself at home, among other things. And it's a long book too, you know. But they're starting to do the exercises. The whole idea is to because the tarot is synchronized to the universal structure of the of existence, as outlined in the like Sefer Yetzirah classic Hermetic Kabbalah. Um, Tuning yourself to properly to the tarot is tuning yourself properly to the cosmos, and if you're interested in tarot in any capacity, even just fortune telling, uh, and you have a favorite tarot deck of your own, you're encouraged to use it with all of these exercises. But they're really good, and uh, I say modestly. And I'm starting to answer mail and getting input on people that are doing the exercises. Three of the exercises, um, meditation 3, meditation 4, meditation 5, uh, oblige you to step by step attune yourself to each of these exercises deal with the tarot trumps and the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet. And uh, well, here, I encourage the reader to contemplate their cards in a specific order, the same specific order that the Sefer Yetzirah says that existence came into existence. And they to tell that story, they use the 22 trumps and the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet. And so these meditations are that same step-by-step process. Only you also incorporate the tarot card that is associated with that. And literally, you build the cube of space itself within yourself. And yesterday I showed you how that correspondence, or was also illustrated in the Hermetic Rose Cross. So that was part of today's or yesterday's talk. Excuse me. Um, Creation, this is from the book. Okay, I encourage everybody to get the book. Okay, it's on Kindle, it's on audiobook, and even though there's a lot of illustrations and things like that, even if you have the Kindle, there's a link for you to download all the toys. So Kindle's pretty good for this book. Anyway, creation began with nothing, so will you. As you begin work, I urge you to regularly refer back to the material in Book 1. So this is the beginning of the Book 2 here. Especially Chapter 4 and the fairy tale and the meditations that deal with the development of the Tree of Life and the Cube of Space. And I try to make that as painless and entertaining as possible. Recall how the Fool, the universe, and the universe trumps represents two special kinds of zero. Okay, that's the first trump, zero, the Fool, and the last trump, the 21, the universe. Universe is associated with Saturn and Earth. And the Fool is zero, associated with air. And air also has a collateral uh, connection with spirit. Okay, the fool's zero, from which existence first emerges at the birth of a creation cycle, and the universe's zero. You know, the universe card is that dancing figure in a surrounded by the wheel of the zodiac or a vesica. It's also a form of zero. The universe is zero, through which existence returns upon the absolute completion of the manifestation cycle. Remember the meditation exercise when you put the universe card in your shirt pocket or on your lap to help you identify as the central primal point of creation. In other words, you start from before the beginning. Do you recall how the three mother letter trumps, the three primitive elements, Fool, Hangman, and Aeon, burst from the point in your pocket and extended up and down, then forward and backwards, and then right and left to create above, below, east and west, north and south? Do you recall how the six sealed extremities created by those three mother letters created the floor, the ceiling, the four walls of an infinitely expanding cube? And how together with the center, the universe in your pocket, how they created the seven double letters of the Hebrew or the Hebrew alphabet, the planetary trumps, Magus, High Priestess, Empress, Fortune, Tower, and the Sun. Do you recall how the walls, ceiling, and floor, by their very existences, instantly formed 12 edges of the cube, represented by the 12 simple letters, or the zodiacal trumps: Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Lust, Hermit, Justice, Death, Art, Devil, Star, and Moon. And that's the zodiac signs in order. Okay? If you don't recall these lessons from Book 1, please take a few moments right now and go back and review and practice them, because this is precisely the order in which I would like you to awaken the trumps within yourself. By these steps, you will magically charge your cards and synchronize yourself with the universal stages of creation. This is how you will transform your deck, and how your deck will transform you into a miniature working model of the cosmos, a living, breathing Ark of the Covenant. Are you ready to begin? Not sure? Turn the page anyway. Okay. Now, I read that just to sort of set you up, because Jeremy Kerner, who is a wonderful, talented, brilliant member of Monday Night Magic class up here in Sacramento, just on his own created a meditation aid to literally these meditation 3, 4, and 5. Okay, because I have you do this with a pitch pipe and stuff. Oh, I didn't mention, every one of these Hebrew letters has a musical note associated with them. A musical note is a vibration, just like a color is a light vibration. Okay, there's a sound vibration that goes with all of this, and attuning yourself with the colors and the musical note simultaneously as you're doing this really makes this a meditation on freaking steroids. Okay, And if you actually chant that note or intone that note with a full breath as you're doing this visualization, as you're recreating the universe around you and within you, a long vibratory song note gets you high. Okay. And every note, every different note gets you high in just a little bit different way. Just like if you would sit in an all yellow room and go, ah, at the top of your lungs. Okay. And when you're through, your head sort of goes, whoa. Okay. That's a special, whoa. And if you'd sit in a green room and go, da, okay, or whatever, you'd have another special. That special is that magical note, is that magical vibration. Can you imagine what that's doing? Not only to, your physical tarot cards that you're charging up with all of this, but what it's doing to you. It's like squirting WD-40 into your rusted soul. So now I'm going to show you something, and I'm going to show it to you on my phone because I don't know how to do this, but believe me, it truly goes with this. Okay. And if this is exciting you in any way, and you haven't gotten your copy of the Tarot Architect, oh please do it. I tell people you don't have to read it, but this time I'm saying I really do. If you're at all interested in either the Hermetic Kabbalah or the Tarot, I urge you to get the Tarot Architect. Now, this meditation that Jeremy has created for us, or this video, if you will, if you've practiced this meditation on your own, perhaps with a pitch pipe and everything else, this meditation or this video, if you would set it up in a darkened room with your computer screen and everything else, this would help you. It's only a few minutes long. This would be like a booster shot, okay, because you'd already have it memorized within yourself. And but he's allowed me to share it on Facebook, and I'm gonna, in my own funky way here, see if I can share it with you. Now, the synthesizer musical note that you hear in this video are the correct notes. And not only is it the 3 mother letters at first, but it's the 7 double letters, which are the walls of the cube, and the 12 simple letters, which are the edges of the cube, all from the inside, as if you're meditating inside. You're creating the cube of space yourself. And I hope this, if you're not convinced to get the book yet, I want you to, let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna. There's the universe in your pocket. Sun in the south, Jupiter in the west, Mars in the north. Mercury in the ceiling. Luna in the floor. Aries. Taurus. Gemini. Cancer. Turning north. Leo. Virgo. Libra. Scorpio. Turning to the west now. Sagittarius. Capricorn. Turning to the south. Aquarius. Pisces. Thank you, Jeremy Kerner, for that awesome little adjunct to the meditations in the Tarot Architect. And there's links to all sorts of things that you can download on the lonmiloduquette.net that go with the book. They probably won't do you much good without the book. But anyway, please get the book. Okay, that's all I can say. Until tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself and be good to each other. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will.